Hi there, welcome back. Welcome back to Archie's Kitchen. Today's recipe I have for you is an amazing sahur recipe. You've got Besan Roti here, which is absolutely tantalizing. So the ingredients we have here is we have 2 cups of normal chapati flour, we have 1 cup of gram flour, we have a red onion, we have some fresh coriander, some butter, some spring onions, some fresh green chilies. We have some crushed red chilies, and then you've got your salt and your normal spices. So first of all, we're going to put the flour into a bowl. I've already sieved the gram flour, so there's no lumps in there when we try and make the dough together. So pop your flour, so you've got your gram flour and your 2 cups of normal flour. Then I'm going to add in the spices. So I've got a tablespoon of cumin powder, I have a tablespoon of coriander powder, I have a tablespoon of salt going in there, and then I have a large tablespoon of crushed red chilies going in there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add in some melted butter. I would say into the dough I'm going to add about sort of maybe 25 grams or 10-15 grams. It's entirely up to yourself how buttery you would like your missi roti. And then what we're going to do is your besan roti. Then what we're going to do is we're going to slice a red onion, chop it finely like this, and we're going to chop the green chilies also nice and finely. This chapati is so tasty. We've got your spring onions here now. We're going to chop those nicely as well. And it's an alternative to your normal sahur recipe, sehri recipe, breakfast recipe. You know, you can have this at lunch. You can pop it in your lunchbox and take it to work as well. I'm also chopping up some fresh coriander here as well. So I'm just chopping all the fresh ingredients, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer all of that into the flour that we have with the spices in there. And then once we've transferred all of this into here, we're then going to add a cup of water to start off with, and then we're going to start mixing the dough. If you need to add more water in, you can add, but obviously if we put a little bit too much in, then that's going to be a little bit difficult, isn't it? So we're just going to mix that together, and then if we need to add more water, we can add it like I'm doing so here. So we mix the dough and then we knead it like so. You can use your hands as well, it's entirely up to yourself. I sort of do it with this kneader first, and then if I want to I can just roll it out with my hands like I'm doing now. So we're going to knead the dough like this, roll it out, and then what we're going to do is we as you can see, it's a little bit sticky. You can add a little bit more flour into that just to sort of like bind it together a little bit more. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave that in the bowl for about maybe 10-15 minutes. And then once you've got your dough, you're going to roll it out into a chapati ball like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to roll the besan roti out into a chapati shape. I've already popped the flat pan onto the stove and just preheated it so it's on a very low heat. So we roll the chapati out like this. As you can see, the taste of the spices, the fresh coriander, the green chilies, the red onion in there. Oh, do you know what? My mouth is watering already, and it's so tasty. So there we go. Pop your chapati onto your flat pan like this on a low heat and let that cook on one side. Once it's cooked on one side, just flip it over, can you see? And then what we're going to do is you can just add a little bit of butter, sort of lace the top up with butter like this, and then you're going to cook that slowly. Chapati will take at least 7 to 8 minutes to cook on both sides, so maybe a few minutes on one side and then a few on the other. As you can see, the butter is bubbling away, sizzling it up, making it so tasty, honestly. So the chapati here, the besan roti, is beautifully done. Look at that. I've got them all there. The family are waiting at the dinner table. You know, they're saying, right, come on, mother, we need to get this on the table to eat. Look at the crispy brownness, the golden brown you can have here. I've just got some plain Greek yogurt here, which we're eating it with. You can add some chutney. You can eat it with ketchup. You can have it with spicy mayo. You know, my kids like the spicy mayo. It's entirely up to yourself. Grab a hot beverage or a cold drink. It's entirely up to yourself and enjoy. Like always, please like and subscribe the channel as much as you can. Don't forget to press the bell icon, and I will see you again on another day with another recipe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.